Gentlemen, know the rules in the back. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Fight clean, fight hard, fight fair. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Best of luck to both of you.
Robbie Lawler, Matt Brown. 5 rounds of fighting in the welterweight division for a shot at the belt.
I feel like that's false advertising. I don't see how this could possibly go 5 rounds.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
You ready?
Here we go! The southpaw Robbie Lawler in the red trunks. Matt Brown in the black trunks.
Excellent combination by Lawler right off the bat.
Lawler, as Brian Stan mentioned, has earned 19 of his 20 stoppages by knockout.
Lawler looks very comfortable and smooth in there. Matt looks a little tense. High kick attempt by Matt.
They have both
tagged him.
Great competition, Joe, but Robbie's been there. Championship fights here in the UFC and other organizations. For Matt, this is uncharted waters.
He's been tagged several times, Matt has, so far in this opening round.
Lawler looks very sharp early.
And we know that Matt has a history of coming back, being hurt, and coming back and winning fights. But he got stunned before he even got a chance to get out of the gate. And again, tagged.
Brown's never been knocked out. He's never been knocked down by a head strike, but those body strikes he has been susceptible to, although he came back to continue fighting.
Robbie Lawler also has the benefit of having fought so much. He's so loose and comfortable in there. And you can see it, so fluid in his movements.
Brown
good right hand by Brown.
And now he scores. And again, just missed with the uppercut.
And Robbie tagged him with a left.
Like you said, Joe, might be false advertising saying 5 rounds. Good elbow.
Excellent
There's
elbows
that
and a knee
clinch
inside.
that Daniel Cormier and Brian Stan talked about. And to see he's got the best clinch since Anderson Silva, that is a compliment.
Boom! Beautiful takedown by Matt. Keep an eye on the submissions of Matt Brown. It's another important part of his game that you rarely hear about. He's got Robbie tied up here. He may try to go for a Darce. If he does so, you will see his left hand slide further up and then clamp down onto his right bicep.
Brown with 21 career wins, Lawler 23. They're up.
Robbie back up to his feet.
Brown's a bit battered near his forehead.
Yeah, it looks like there's some sort of a cut.
Yeah.
The bridge of the eyebrow. Oh, good left hook by Robbie Lawler.
Under 2 minutes here in the first. And a real frenetic pace to start this fight.
Robbie was complaining about something. Hard to hear what he said.
You're holding the glove, holding the shorts. But the battle continues. This is an area of fighting that Matt Brown likes, Joe.
That's that Muay Thai clinch. He's excellent at trips and controlling with that clinch. Elbows off that clinch. Nice.
Like that.
Nice elbow right there. That's a big aspect of Muay Thai that a lot of people are not really, they don't really understand.
Well, Anderson Silva kind of gave us a showcase, didn't he?
Yeah, if you watch real Thai fights in Thailand, a big part of it is spent in the clinch and tripping, throwing guys around. Nice elbow there again as well. Good right hand by Robbie.
And the knee behind it. Lawler took a few elbows and he just exploded on Brown. And that hurt him. Robbie broke away and made a huge statement. Brown looks at the clock.
There's that
to the
kick.
body. Spin and a miss. Oh, Lawler just missed, Joe. That may very well make Matt Brown hesitant to look at a spinning back fist later in this fight.
Nice little sidestep there by Lawler.
To the body from Brown. Good first round. The corner of Matt Brown said you're ducking down. You're not watching for that uppercut. You got to correct that. And for Robbie Lawler, his corner said, more the same. You're in good shape right now. Mike Goldberg, Joe Rogan, live in San Jose, California, UFC Fight Night. Lawler versus Brown. This is our main event of the evening. We are in round 2. A good round 1 between these top welterweights. The winner fights Johnny Hendricks for the UFC Championship.
Very few kicks by Lawler in that first round, Mike. That one notable one to the body.
Yep.
But it is a staple of his attack, and we have not seen much from him, but Matt Brown's been mixing it up. Matt Brown mixing it up very well with elbows from the clinch, throwing a few kicks. Checked.
Robbie Lawler has finished all but 3 of his career wins. Matt Brown has finished all but 2 of his career wins. Brown got tagged a few times in round 1. He returned some good elbows, though.
Another thing that Brown's corner was talking about was they were happy that he found the range with that right hand. The one time that he connected and tagged Lawler, obviously that is a big part of their game plan. They feel like Robbie may be susceptible to that, especially coming from that southpaw stance.
And don't forget, after we are done here live on Fox, head over to Fox Sports 1 for Fox Sports Live for a full recap of all the fights in the Octagon here in San Jose, plus the day in sports.
That was an excellent kick to the body by Brown.
There he tried to throw that spinning back fist again. Lawler able to check that left kick so far, at least the majority of the time.
There's that long straight right that Brown's looking for.
Looking for the takedown.
Robbie right back up to his feet briefly.
Trying to get up.
Matt's got him around the waist.
And can he get loose?
Robbie wants to protect against those hooks. That left hook, there he goes.
Yeah, some blood on the forehead of Robbie Lawler now, Joe.
Yeah. Robbie showed good awareness there, though, in that grappling exchange. Making sure he didn't leave himself open. Good left there by Lawler.
Born in San Diego, but raised in Iowa. Wrestling pretty much on a daily basis. Old school Militich fighter. The Militich fighting system.
Yeah, he's one of the last of the original Militich guys that are competing at a high level.
Absolutely.
What a history that camp has.
Oh, they were so dominant one time. They had pretty much every belt in Bettendorf. Brown up the middle. Matt Brown, competitor on season 7 of The Ultimate Fighter. Got clipped. Brown last fought May 10th. Lawler last fought May 24th.
Nice spinning back kick to the body by Matt. And a good inside leg kick.
And
good combination.
Under 90 seconds, tried that elbow. Bring the shoulder down, the elbow up the middle, wanted to spin again.
Yeah, he telegraphed that and recognized that he was doing so and stopped.
Remember the first spinning back fist attempt by Brown in round 1. Lawler almost caught him.
The Brown is much more relaxed in this round. You can see things are moving much more fluidly for a nice elbow in that clinch. He's very good at leading guys and leading them into elbows in the clinch.
Well, Joe, this is by far the biggest fight of Matt Brown's life. For Robbie Lawler, it's another big fight.
Right.
Of course, it's important, but as we've said, Robbie's been here many times.
That's a very good point.
Close fight. Head strikes landed.
Ooh. And there's that big kick to the body again. As we said, that Robbie's left kick would be an important factor. That also goes from Matt's right kick. Basically, when you got fighters that are standing in opposite stances, one with the left forward, one with the right forward, it opens up that power kick off the backside significantly. It becomes a much bigger weapon. And there, Robbie threw it to the body. And I think he hurt Matt there. It's a strong kick to the body.
Final seconds of round 2.
Again.
And again.
Faked it and then threw it again.
Round 3. Both men have scored. Both men have took punishment, but they are far from beaten. Both men known for their great ability to recover. Looking for the takedown. Really working for it. Brown.
Big drive by Brown.
Matt Brown's average fight time coming into tonight, about 8.5 minutes.
Hard elbow by Lawler there in the clinch, Mike. And that cut, Matt. It gave him a cut above his right eyebrow.
Again, making your opponent get punished when they're looking for a takedown. Good counter by Lawler.
Excellent right hand and good distance by Lawler, sliding just out of the way and then coming back with power shots. And he's looking for that left kick as well, Mike.
There it is. Good call, Joe, because he connected. Matt's got to keep that arm pinned, that right arm pinned to his rib cage, and then make sure he doesn't get punched by the left. Pick your poison.
There's that kick again.
A little higher that time.
Well, as he slams it into the arms, it'll also take away a lot of the offense of Matt Brown.
Absolutely.
And that was something that he used against Ellenberger. Several times in the beginning of the first round, he slammed that left kick into the arms, and that took a lot out of the power. And there it is again. That hurts like hell.
Nice uppercut on the way in.
To hold pads for a guy like Lawler hurts. To take it on the forearm like that is just brutal.
To think about holding pads hurts.
There's a good short right hook there by Robbie.
This is where Lawler's technique is so outstanding. And like crew Mark Delagrati said many times, he likes his fighters after a few minutes when, you know, all that nervous energy goes away and they just get into the things that they work on every day automatically.
Well, that seemed to be what was happening with Matt in the second round, but Robbie is making a resurgence here in the third.
For sure. Second time scheduled for 5 rounds for Matt Brown. First time was his last fight against Eric Silva, and he ended that fight in the third.
And you can start to see when Robbie's looking for that kick, because he starts to pick his left heel slightly up off the ground and lean a little bit more onto his right leg. It's almost imperceptible if you're fighting him, because you're looking at his chest and peripherally looking at his body, but when you're analyzing it, you can kind of see it coming a little bit.
And you kind of don't want to be staring at your opponent's feet. Don't forget, Fox Sports Live on Fox Sports 1. They will have a complete recap of tonight's events here in San Jose. Fox Sports 1 is streaming live on Fox Sports Go.
Good front kick to the body. Oh, did that go low?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thus they continue quickly.
That's a body shot.
Yes, indeed.
And that's unfortunate that Robbie Lawler wasn't able to capitalize on that. Because he legitimately hurt Matt Brown there, and that was an error by Big John McCarthy.
Matt Hughes, longtime teammate, training partner, and friend of Robbie Lawler's, standing up in the first row saying, "Finish this up, Rufus." The Hall of Famer.
There's that kick again.
He and GSP, the 2 greatest welterweights in UFC history. Now it's guys like Hendricks and Lawler and Brown who going to carry the torch.
Oh, powerful kick.
Maybe the best kick from Matt Brown.
That was a clean shot to the body.
And Robbie just walked through it.
The difference being, though, and it's a significant one, it will be less effective for Matt because it's not targeting the liver.
Yes.
Robbie's is hitting the right side of Matt Brown, which is where the left hook goes, and that big power left kick to the body really hurts when it slams into the liver. It's a big difference.
Ernesto Hoost Boss Rutan, masters at body shots. Final minute of the third round. Second 5-rounder for Brown. 10th 5-rounder for Lawler. That is scheduled for 5 rounds. He's gone the distance just once. That was against Johnny Hendricks.
You know, this is a similar situation to what happened with Jim Miller and Donald Cerrone, where the referee thought it was a low shot. Oh, he went high with that one.
15 seconds. Another good round, Joe, for Robbie Lawler.
Oh, Matt went high there.
He went 3 against Eric Silva, finished it 2 minutes in. First time he's gone to a 4th round. Robbie Lawler, 150 significant strikes against Johnny Hendricks.
Robbie Lawler's turning it up in this round.
He's trying to match those numbers here, Joe.
But Matt Brown has excellent defense on the ground, and Robbie has to be careful in this position. Robbie has to be careful if Matt gets the underhook on that left side. Matt's pretty sneaky off of his back.
Trying to improve his position.
And now Robbie's in the full guard, trying to pass over the right leg, pushing it down, stepping over.
Half guard. There's your round by round breakdown. Significant strikes landed.
Robbie's got to be careful of that head. His head being trapped in there. Matt has an excellent guillotine.
Looking to posture up. Brown won't allow it right now. Up against the cage. Brown trying to scoot back so he can wall walk.
He's almost there.
Yep.
We're in the championship rounds here, and this is something that Matt Brown has not experienced in his professional career yet.
Yeah, not even close, Joe. 8 minutes, 28 seconds, his average fight time. Coming into
big shot by Lawler.
Lawler overpowering right there, and he throws him down. Lawler takes a look at the clock. Just about to the midway point of the 4th round.
Matt has got a hold. He's trying to get a hold of Robbie's arm and perhaps roll with him. Either roll under. Now he's back up. Through a back kick.
Back on their feet. Oh, nicely done with the uppercut. Brown tried to disguise the kick. Can he get him? Nope. Robbie Lawler stuffed 4 of 6 takedown attempts. The movement of Brown looks very different than it did earlier.
You're looking for that clean, straight right. Good right hook by Robbie. And if Brown starts moving away from that right hook, look for that left kick to the body to follow afterwards.
Lawler trying to keep him moving to his right with his right punch, as Joe said. Brown trying to extend his right cross. Lawler.
There's that kick.
Under a minute now in round 4. These two men have combined 9-1 in their last 10 fights, with 8 combined knockouts.
Robbie's showing him the straight left, feinting with the straight left. He's looking to try to set something up and explode on it. But Matt's keeping the pressure on him, not letting him settle. See how he's looking for something? That's it. That's what he's looking for.
30. Brown, the winner, is 7 straight. That kick off the arms of Lawler, and he returns fire. If you look at the body language of the two fighters, it certainly appears that Robbie Lawler is the fresher of the two. This is the 5th round we needed against Hendricks. Don't let it happen again.
And also an equally direct message to the corner of Matt Brown. You got to go out there and you got to finish this guy. Go after him.
Yep, he said, be the old Matt Brown. And they are starting it out in style.
Good kick to the body by Brown. And a good right hand to the body as well.
Back and forth, and they've already fought for 20 minutes. Both men proven finishers. Neither wants to leave it in the judge's hands.
Nice elbow by Brown.
Lawler over the top. Again with that elbow. The lead.
Beautiful combination, kick and then a left behind it.
And he closed the distance immediately. Robbie's gone 25 minutes once, as we mentioned. That's against Hendricks. But he looks in great condition tonight. He wants his rematch. That right hand connected. The crowd loving it here in San Jose.
Nice knee to the body by Brown.
Brown is all kinds of busted up.
But he's still attacking.
As we've become accustomed to from the Immortal One. And look at how close the total head strikes landed is.
Good kick to the body by Brown and a right hand to the body.
Robbie did a ton of visual damage, if you will, to Johnny Hendricks and didn't get the decision his way.
Good left, right.
Today he wants to finish it, Joe.
Halfway through the final round.
Both men.
Matt Brown is coming on strong here.
Absolutely. Having fun, shakes his right hand.
He might have hurt himself.
Yep. He wanted to set up that kick regardless of what it took.
He hurt his right hand.
He did. Look at that.
He's
4 or 5 lefts in a row. Watch for him to throw potentially the right elbow because of the hand injury.
Nice kick to the body.
That one buckled him a bit. Up against the fence.
And he threw that right hand anyway.
And again. Under 2.
Tight elbow there by Brown. There's a good kick to the body. Oh, straight right hand. And it hurt him.
Yep, Robbie's head snapped back. Smile on the face of Ruthless. Just over 90 seconds remain. Lawler slips.
This is a battle.
You know what? This is exactly what we expected to see from these two guys.
But meanwhile, it may go the distance, which is crazy.
They know no other way to fight but to battle.
Left kick's coming.
And the last one he really connected with. Just over a minute now.
There it is.
Just missed with the spin, as did Brown. That we saw earlier in the fight. Spinning back fist by Brown and a counter left that almost connects by Lawler. Big, deep breaths from the Ohio native.
Another kick to the body by Lawler.
30 seconds. Buckle up. We're taking this ride all the way home. 15 seconds. Oh! Final seconds of the fight. What a battle! What a fight! A spectacular performance by both Lawler and Brown.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-46, and 48-47 for the winner by unanimous decision, ruthless Робби Lawler.
Робби Lawler by unanimous decision in what is certainly the fight of the night.